So I do have some questions concerning the multiverse. How does it work? I'm gonna try my best to answer to this question. So let's say you're watching this video right now, and in a very single moment, different versions of this video are going to be proposed. In one version, I'm gonna speak about the multiverse, and meanwhile, at the exact same moment, another version of this video gonna be broadcast on TikTok, and I'm gonna stop speaking about the multiverse, and suddenly I'm gonna drift and tell a joke, a good joke, and then I'm gonna come back to speak about this story of the multiverse. As far as there would be several versions and declinations of this video, which would be spread in some different universes, it means, by definition, that almost, and I insist on this fact, almost an infinity of versions of this video would be spread, and all these scenarios possible would appear. That's the idea, the theory of many physicists is about the fact that the Big Bang is not an isolated phenomenon. Many Big Bangs are appearings, and in a matter of fact, almost an infinite amount of Big Bang are appearing. We don't know where exactly. We don't know if at the other side of a black hole you will have a wormhole. Is it a funnel leading from one point of the universe to another? Is it a funnel leading from one point of the universe to another in the future? Is it a funnel leading from one point of the universe to another universe, another multiverse? Or does a black hole, is a matter of fact, a funnel leading to some voids, and from a sparkle and emitting a series, even not particles, but electrons, vibrations, chords, which are touching each other and would create another Big Bang, and then another universe. So, in which manner this different universe would appear, we don't know exactly, but a lot of physicists and scientists and mathematicians are inclined to think that Big Bang is not a solitary phenomenon, and it may probably have other Big Bangs. Then, why do I say that the number of multiverses is almost infinite, but not plenty infinite? That is before this element of birth this explosion of the Big Bang, there's something which is called the wall of Planck. Before this wall, we can go further in the origin of the Big Bang. And we do suppose that before this wall, the wall of Planck, would be condensed in somehow a potential way all the elements which gonna be the source of this all manifestation of the universe. In a matter of fact, as an example, we can use a CD or let's say a DVD, where all which would be happening in the universe is already written, everything. At the beginning of the Big Bang, matter is condensed in an extremely single tiny space. All the elements of the universe that we are observing here, trillions of galaxies, trillions of stars, trillions of galaxy clusters, were all condensed in a size not much larger than my fist. And all those elements were already here, this size. Trillions of stars, trillions of galaxies, this size. Completely condensed, with no space between all particles, no dark matter, nothing. And then it did expand. Therefore, it means that the number of elements at the origin of the universe were limited. And even if the combinations of all the stars could appear to be and to grow differently in an infinite way of combinations, as far as the origin of those elements were limited, even if the number of combinations couldn't be conceivable by our mind, and we cannot calculate it because the amount is far too big. As far as those elements were at their origin limited, the number of combinations, therefore, are limited as well. In this way, we can understand that the numbers of multiverse, even if it appears to be almost infinite, in a matter of fact, is not. Even if we consider that some properties of physics would be different from an universe to another, the combination of this property and physical property would be limited as well, as far as the number of elements at the origin of the creation of the universe are limited. The only thing which would be infinite and unlimited is what is beyond time and space. A matter, paradoxical matter, which would be empty and full in the same time.